If you're a trucker looking to drive the most impressive vehicle on the road, the Tesla Semi could be the perfect choice. Mass production of the model will begin in late 2025, with a gradual ramp-up expected through 2026. But here's an interesting question. Would you rather the Tesla Semi consume 1.73 kilowatt-hours per mile or travel 1.73 miles per kilowatt-hour? Elon Musk recently made an exciting announcement about this electric truck, promising that it will be the best in its Class 8 class worldwide. In recent months, Tesla has incorporated an innovative feature into the Semi that no other truck on the market offers. After a series of tests, drivers who have already had the opportunity to operate it shared their impressions of its performance, efficiency, and everyday use. In today's episode, we'll highlight two aspects that can make the Tesla Semi the most advanced electric truck today. In addition, we will provide updated information on the start of production, the launch date, and the expected production volume, based on statements from Elon Musk and his team. We have already mentioned that the Semi represents a revolution in total cost of ownership, TCO. Like the Optimus robot, its initial value is justified by the long-term economic benefits. When compared to other transportation options, its cost-benefit is unmatched. The most surprising thing is that all Tesla Semis currently on the road are still the first generation, manufactured with limited technology and production capacity at the Nevada Gigafactory. Even so, the performance numbers are already impressive, and Tesla sees this as just the beginning of a major evolution. During the last fourth quarter earnings call, Elon Musk confirmed that the company will launch the Semi 2 later this year, along with a new factory dedicated exclusively to its mass production. Since its presentation in 2017, many have doubted the capabilities of the Tesla Semi, arguing that it would not be able to compete with traditional diesel trucks. This skepticism makes sense, considering that there are still only a handful of vehicles in operation. Less than 200 are estimated to be in operation, including those from Tesla itself and its partner companies. But can this electric model really compete with the diesel-powered giants that have dominated the industry for decades? Despite the small fleet, 8 years of development and testing have proven one key point. The Tesla Semi's operating costs are significantly lower than those of a diesel truck, resulting in greater savings than expected. A striking example was recorded during Pepsi's Run on Less event, where a Tesla Semi set a record by traveling 1,076 miles in a single day. Considering the average cost of electricity in California of 30 cents per mile and the average price of diesel at $3.66 per gallon, the trip in the electric truck cost approximately $322, while a diesel model would have spent about $3,936 on fuel. The $3,615 difference highlights how operating a diesel truck can be up to 12 times more expensive in terms of energy consumption. Another interesting fact is that this journey was completed in less than 24 hours, which is possible because electric vehicles do not require long stops to refuel. However, it is worth remembering that U.S. regulations limit truck drivers to a maximum of 11 hours of driving per day. Could the Tesla Semi become something similar to a transportation robot, reducing the need for traditional drivers? The idea of an autonomous electric truck has enormous potential, especially when you consider the shortage of truck drivers in the United States. This shortage of professionals is one of the main logistical challenges in the industry and a factor that limits the efficiency of cargo transportation. During the last fourth quarter earnings conference, Elon Musk highlighted that the truck driving profession is extremely demanding, which has led to fewer and fewer people entering the field. The number of professionals leaving the profession exceeds the number of new drivers entering the market, which raises concerns about the future of the industry. However, Musk sees this reality as a huge financial opportunity, with the potential to move billions of dollars annually. According to him, this market could reach a value of $10 billion per year, or even $1 billion per month in the future. If a Tesla Semi needs to stop operating after 11 hours of use, this is due to legal restrictions on drivers' working hours and not due to a limitation of the vehicle itself. Self-driving technology still needs to evolve to allow for fully independent operations, but this scenario is becoming increasingly possible. The big difference between the Tesla Semi and other autonomous vehicles is its ability to operate on different types of terrain and road conditions without relying exclusively on fixed routes or controlled environments. This will be possible thanks to the improvement of Tesla's full self-driving FSD system, which is already under development and promises to revolutionize freight transportation. Another relevant factor is that in the United States, 80% of freight transportation occurs on just 10% of the country's commercial corridors. This concentration of routes makes mapping and implementing FSD more feasible. However, the full adoption of autonomy still faces regulatory issues, as some states prohibit testing of autonomous trucks on public roads. This is currently the biggest barrier to operating these vehicles in urban areas. From a financial standpoint, equipping a Tesla Semi with self-driving technology would add about $50,000 to the cost of the vehicle, bringing its total price to approximately $200,000. Yet even with this added cost, the autonomous option would still prove to be more economically advantageous than hiring a driver. Given the truck's estimated lifespan of 1 million miles, this additional cost would amount to just 5 cents per mile, still well below what companies currently spend on labor. The real financial impact of self-driving trucks is in the savings they generate in driver payroll. Today, the average truck driver in the U.S. earns between $80,000 and $120,000 per year, which equates to a cost of approximately $80 to $120 per mile driven. Currently, labor costs account for about half of a truck's operating expenses. This does not mean, however, that autonomous trucks will eliminate jobs in the sector. Although these vehicles can travel long distances without the need for a driver at the wheel, human labor will still be essential for loading, unloading, and managing logistics operations. Thus, instead of replacing workers, the adoption of this technology tends to transform the profession, making it more efficient. In practice, these trucks would be ideal for routes between distribution centers and strategic points in the logistics chain. Long, repetitive, and tiring trips, which represent a great challenge for drivers, will be conducted by autonomous vehicles. For example, imagine a route from San Diego, California, to Austin, Texas, lasting between 18 and 20 hours. No truck driver could complete this trip alone without exceeding the legal limit of 11 hours behind the wheel, much less make the round trip without mandatory breaks. An autonomous truck could complete this route uninterruptedly, allowing drivers to focus on the initial and final stages of delivery, moments when human presence is essential. This would make work more productive, and workers would have more time to spend with their families. The goal behind this innovation is clear: to increase safety, improve productivity, and provide a better quality of life for workers in the sector. According to most recent tests of Tesla's full self-driving system, autonomous vehicles can react up to 14 times faster than a human driver and have a wider field of vision, even in low-light conditions. In addition, in the United States, there are approximately 5,000 fatal accidents involving trucks every year, with the majority of them being a result of human error. Unlike a driver, an autonomous truck does not suffer from fatigue, distractions such as cell phones or movies, and does not make mistakes due to lack of attention. So the big question is not whether the Tesla Semi can compete with diesel trucks, but rather, why wouldn't someone choose a Tesla Semi? With a proposal that offers cost reduction, environmental benefits, and greater efficiency in logistics operations, the decision seems obvious. One of the great innovations of the Tesla Semi is the adoption of a 48V electrical system, a change that brings significant advantages compared to the traditional 24V system present in most trucks. In the United States, passenger cars generally operate with a 12V electrical system, while large vehicles use 24V, a concept similar to that of domestic electrical networks, where common appliances operate at 110-120V and industrial facilities require 220-240V. The choice of electrical system in trucks has its roots in the time of construction of U.S. interstate highways. Shortly after World War II, a period in which road transport grew exponentially. Initially, trucks operated with 12V systems, but as the industry advanced, the standard became 24V. Now, Tesla is leading a new shift to 48V, especially with the second generation of the Tesla Semi, which should prioritize this technology starting this year. The goal is to improve the efficiency and performance of electric trucks. The 48V system is essential for large electric vehicles, as it allows for more efficient management of energy demand. In addition, it helps to optimize features such as regenerative braking, which helps increase autonomy and reduce the frequency of recharging. In the long term, this innovation can bring significant gains to the operation of electric trucks. Recently, Saia, one of the leading companies in the LTL, less than truckload freight segment, incorporated 2 Tesla semis into its fleet. In an official statement, Patrick Sugar, the company's executive vice president of operations, highlighted the impressive performance of the vehicles. According to him, tests show that the truck not only delivers high power and energy efficiency, but also performs well on both short and long journeys. During the tests, the company recorded an average consumption of 1.73 kilowatt-hours per mile, a result that positively surprised the team. Drivers who tested the Tesla Semi also praised the driving experience, highlighting the smooth acceleration, the comfort of the cabin, and the truck's ability to maintain speed even on steep inclines, even when carrying heavy loads. This feedback reinforces the potential of the Tesla Semi in the freight transport market. More and more companies are betting on the Tesla Semi, and the data collected so far reinforces this trend. The Saia Transport Company, for example, recorded an energy consumption of 1.73 kilowatt-hours per mile, while DHL achieved a similar performance, with 1.72 kilowatt-hours per mile. PepsiCo achieved even greater efficiency, reaching just 1.61 kilowatt-hours per mile. These figures demonstrate that the Tesla Semi is ready for large-scale operations, delivering highly competitive performance in the freight transport sector. The Tesla Semi's great advantage lies in its combination of autonomy and energy efficiency. On a single charge, it can travel up to 500 miles without compromising its transport capacity. When compared to other models on the market, this advantage becomes even more evident. The Volvo VNR Electric, for example, has an announced autonomy of up to 275 miles, but according to the manufacturer itself, this range can drop to around 220 miles in real operating conditions. In addition to its greater autonomy, the Tesla Semi also stands out for its ultra-fast charging. With the technology of Tesla's new V4 superchargers, the truck can receive up to 1,200 kilowatts of power. In comparison, the Nikola Tre, one of its main competitors, reaches a maximum of 350 kilowatts, while models such as the Volvo VNR Electric and the Freightliner eCascadia have even lower capacities, at 250 kilowatts and 180 kilowatts, respectively. This technological superiority makes the Tesla Semi the only truly viable electric alternative to diesel trucks in demanding real-world operations. Another impressive point is that the Tesla Semi achieves these results without compromising its payload capacity. During the IAA Transportation 2024 trade show, Dan Priestley revealed that the truck weighs less than 23,500 pounds, a value comparable to that of many robust diesel trucks. Considering the vehicle's gross vehicle weight of around 23,000 pounds and the ability to tow a 10,000-pound trailer, its total payload capacity could reach approximately 49,000 pounds, a level very close to that of traditional trucks, which range between 44,000 and 54,000 pounds, depending on the model and the amount of fuel carried. But how many Tesla semis will be produced by 2025? According to Elon Musk, Tesla is on track to capture about 10% of the Class 8 truck market in the United States. Some more optimistic analysts believe that if the Tesla Semi reaches a useful life of 1.5 million miles, that share could double to 20%. To meet the growing demand, Tesla is building a new factory dedicated to mass production of the Semi, located near the Gigafactory in Nevada. This industrial complex, which received an investment of $3.6 billion and occupies an area of 4 million square feet, will have capacity to manufacture up to 50,000 units per year. In addition, the introduction of the new 4,680 battery cells promises to further extend the range and efficiency of electric trucks, making electric-powered freight transport more affordable and viable than ever. Tesla has already proven its ability to deliver on promises and deliver results above expectations. The new Tesla Semi factory, despite being smaller than Gigafactory Texas, which occupies 10 million square feet, will be one of the largest facilities dedicated to the manufacture of electric trucks in the United States. Large-scale production is expected to begin as early as 2025, solidifying Tesla as a leading name in the freight transport sector. In addition, recent aerial images show significant progress in the construction of the factory. The walls have already been erected, and work on the press area is underway. Reports indicate that major land leveling operations took place a few weeks ago, reinforcing expectations that large-scale production will begin as planned.